Hi, my name is Mick Kelly. I'm 13 years old, and this is my Draw My Life. I was born in 1926, and I live in a boarding house that my parents own. I live with my two younger brothers, Bubba and Ralph, and my sisters, Ida and Hazel, and my brother Bill. And here I'm drawing, look, you can see my dad and my mom and my sisters and my brothers. Oh, and look, that's me below. I'm the one who's going to be pulling the wagon. And the wagon's got Bubba and Ralph in it. I'm enrolled in a vocational school, but overall, the most important thing in my life is music. I love classical music. Once I even tried to make my own violin, but I was unsuccessful because I tried to make it from a ukulele. I've always considered my thoughts to exist in this inner room in my mind. That outer room is for my thoughts and interactions with other people, but the inner room is just from me and my friend John Singer. John Singer is this deaf man who lives in the boarding house with me. I talk to him and he listens, and we are very close. I go and visit him often. Anyway, one day I wanted to make more friends in school, so I decided to invite them all to a party, as you can see. I made many phone calls and I asked the kids I knew in person. Anyway, it was kind of an awkward party, girls on one side, boys on the other. But I had a fun time because that was the night that I met Harry Minowitz. He was a Jewish boy from my school. We spent the night walking around the neighborhood and creating plans to defeat the fascists and the Nazis. He told me all about how bad the Nazis were. That was when Harry and I became friends. That same night, I spent walking around the rich neighborhood in town. Late at night, I overheard Beethoven's Third Symphony playing on the radio, and I fell in love with it. I absolutely love classical music, especially Beethoven. I even asked a classmate to give me piano lessons so I could begin to compose music like Beethoven, although I was never able to finish anything. Meanwhile, my little brother Bubber accidentally shot our neighbor's kid baby in the head with a BB gun while I was sitting on the porch one day. He felt so terrible. He had tried to hitchhike to Atlanta to run away from home. Good thing my family caught him before he left. My sister Ida had fallen sick, and with baby's bills and now Ida's medical bills, the family had fallen into some difficult times. I really struggled then. I had to help out my family. Anyway, one day Harry and I had decided to go for a picnic. We went for a hike and a swim, and we had a lot of fun. But I don't know, things got kind of awkward between us. And that same day we ended up frickle frackling, for a lack of a better term, as you can see. Anyway, Harry was terrified his mother would find out he'd been with a girl who wasn't Jewish, because I'm not Jewish, obviously. He was so scared of what his mother might say. He ended up running away from home to get a job. He struggled with money too. He promised to write me, but that didn't stop me from becoming depressed at the loss of my friend. Anyway, to help out my family with the difficult financial times between Ida falling sick and having to pay for baby's medical bills, I got a job at Woolworth. I hated my job. It was no fun. But I knew I had to help my family, so I had to drop out of school. But at least my friend John Singer reassured me that it was a good idea. I told him all about it, and he said that I should work for my family. Anyway, later I was looking to go talk to John Singer and listen to his radio, and I found that John Singer had killed himself. I was the one who had found him. It was hard seeing him like that because he had so many friends, but I guess he was just so unhappy. But I was so hurt and heartbroken. I couldn't understand how he could do this to me. I thought he was supposed to be my friend, but I guess our friendship wasn't enough. First, I lost Harry when he ran away from home, my best friend, and then I lost going to school because I had to go work for my family. And now I'd lost John Singer, who I used to talk to all the time. Certainly my life's been difficult, and I definitely feel like I've been cheated out of my childhood, but still, I hope to save up for a small piano to pursue my love of music. However, if there's one message I could send, it would be to not take for granted the purity of childhood, and obviously the magic of music. Anyway, that's my life. Guess we'll see where it goes next.